Welcome back. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep all that boring stuff from the last vlog because it was literally just me walking around talking and complaining, but I thought I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to bridge this into the next one. But yeah, I'm meeting up with a fellow student, one of the people from my humanities class. We need to discuss our presentation, which we're going to do. I think it's 1200 BC to 350 BC Egypt. We have to do the presentation now because we haven't done today, tomorrow, and tomorrow I have a speech on public speaking. So a lot of speaking coming up. That may be this episode, might be the next episode, not sure. I'll film that, don't worry. It's fun to watch me trip over, I stumble over my tongue. Anyway, heading to PPA. I have to meet up with them in like 20 minutes, but because I'm always late for something, I thought might as well, get on top of the game. Apparently, I'm earlier than I thought. My presentation partner is punctual. I just gotta hang out for a bit and goof off until I get here. We did our own research and topics on our own time, but today we're compiling our topics and building a PowerPoint. You were like perfectly on time. Like D.
I want to get out of bed, but I have to go do this.
You should have said that. I would have been like, let's do it at like 6. My schedule gets crazy. Sometimes I'm waking up at like, I'm not getting up till like 2. And some days I'm like, I'm getting up at 2 a.m. What do you mean new roommates?
So, I live in Flagler, and we're supposed to have 5 people. And we have 3, and one's graduating. So
I think we generally have the presentation outline set for tomorrow. But yeah, basically we can now set up the presentations. Should work out nicely. Just got off the phone, getting some issues with my account. They say I have no cash in, which I do. I have like 2 whole bucks. So yeah, I can't print my stuff for tomorrow. A little annoying. I'm gonna wait out here till they call me back. In the meantime, we have this lovely place to look at. The students who are taking art classes have their work shown off in the library sometimes. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's creative, and sometimes it's just weird. This batch looks pretty tame anyway. Some of these are pretty cool. It's fucked up. Stupid account is still closed, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to print using the PVA card, and the entire account is gone. Speaking of Christmas tree, how can it be a Christmas tree when it's 80 degrees outside? That's insane. Anyway, gotta figure out what else I am doing then with the rest of my time. Because somehow I can't get that printed, and the outline's like half my grade, so think of something. Okay. So I can't get my account printed, but I definitely need to get at least grocery shopping, get enough so I have dinner tonight. Because I can't just get pizza every night. That's a cool car. I like that shade of green, teal, bluish. Yeah. Heading to Publix. What the heck? Something happened to the house when I was gone. It's strange. It's confusing. How can that be? A Christmas wreath, but it's summer. Christmas wreath. I'm giving up slowly. I'm blending in so you won't even know me.
apart from this world that shares my fate. This one last bullet you mentioned, it's my one last shot at redemption. 'Cause I know to live you must give your life away. And I've been housing all this doubt and insecurity. And I've been locked inside that house. All the while you hold the key. And I've been dying to get out. And that might be the death of me. And even though there's no way of knowing where to go, I promise I'm going because I gotta get out of here. I'm stuck inside this rut that I fell into by mistake. I gotta get out of here. And I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape. I've given up on doing this alone now. 'Cause I feel
Really, why do I show you when I go to Publix?
But
Yeah. Today, I'm gonna do some random odds and ends. I still need to finish up my speech practice and PowerPoint. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna switch you guys over till tomorrow because that's when it gets fun. Let's jump to tomorrow. Haha, welcome back. Okay, it's the next day. Woke up super early at 4 a.m. Did all the practicing for both presentation and speech. I didn't actually practice the presentation much because we did that yesterday. The speech. Practice that. I think I'm good. As long as I can log into my account and it's not gonna crash or something stupid like that, then I'm set. So I'm gonna check to see if I can print that thing out because I have that due tomorrow. Today. Wow, don't know what day it is. I'm gonna see if my account isn't still glitched, and if it is, I'm screwed! I always seem to have issues at the last moment of things. Murphy's Law, I guess. Thankfully today, the staff got my account working again. Print out my papers, and I'm on my way.
Yeah, again, I apologize for the delay in getting those tests back. I do feel bad for how that life as a peasant too wasn't just 100% labor and sweat and kind of gritty hard work. Anti-clericalism is basically kind of anti-high church. We talked about that a little bit with the rise of the lay piety.
Being a coastal uni in Florida, PBA has really good oceanography classes and majors. Even just basic oceanic classes as a science credit is a lot of fun. It's about 0.75.
Which one do we not do? Oh, don't worry about the sinking rate.
Teacher, excuse me. I accidentally chugged sample E. It was a dare.
It wasn't a dare. I just said, you want to drink that? And he said, and he just picked it up and drank it.
It was good.
All right, buddy.
this is my escape. I'm running through this world and I'm not looking back. 'Cause I know I can't go where no one's ever gone and I'm not looking back. But how will I know when I get there? And how will I know when
Some of the classes, I'm the quiet kid. Others, I'm actually kind of popular. I'm obsessed with foxes and I draw foxes on everything. Everyone calls me Foxman, a name started by my lifetime fitness teacher. She's really cool, even after I hit her with a stick by accident. On one of the tests, she added a bonus question asking which animal we discussed most in class, as a class joke. I'm really proud of that. This is something like my PBA. I'm on the top level, and you come in, you have all these people that put little words, most of them pretty much all Bible verses. But it's like, I guess it's almost like cool vandalism. But yeah, little Easter eggs all over the school. It's kind of fun. In case you guys want to know the Easter eggs on how to find this, the top of the stairs on one of the stairwells in the library near the 401 mechanical door. And it's this corner over here. That's the study nap place. Pretty cool. So it's on that wall right there. Okay, get a great view of PPA too. We should probably head into class. Next up is my last speech for the semester. I know with my topic, I'm about to make some friends and enemies with this one. The screen will turn off, but just keep pointing in the general direction, okay?
Wait, is this a lock screen?
It's filming. Just point it generally at.
Okay.
The screen will turn off in a couple seconds. All right, here we go. A lone rider rides across the coastal shore. Behind him is an army of the government soldiers. The first international rifle ban on United States soil has been initiated. He whispers under his breath a prayer that he can reach his friends and family in time to warn them and prepare for war. This is no fairy tale. The year is 1775, and the rider's name is Paul Revere. Time would move on, and year after year for the next 200 years, the United States would fight for their freedom and their right to bear arms. The weapons and mentality would change, and over years things would evolve, but step by step, a new threat would arise, and this time, internal. I had originally intended this to be a Second Amendment rights versus gun control topic, but I think that's too big of a spectrum to do in a simple short-minute speech. So I think I would rather focus on one of the more controversial subjects, on one of the tools which faces the greatest threat for ban on the firearms ballot. I speak, obviously, of the AR-15. And if you lend me your ears, I can persuade you as to why banning the AR-15 is not a solution for firearm violence. But first, let's look at the facts. 100% of school shootings happen in schools. No school equals no school shootings. The solution is simple. Ban school, right? No. But this mentality is prolific, especially firearm gun control legislation world. We're skipping the facts in favor of what? Well, let me take it through. First of all, what is an AR-15? AR, okay, what does AR stand for? If any of you answered assault rifle or maybe, automatic rifle, you're wrong. It stands for armalite rifle, and this is the first common misconception. Most people don't even know what they're talking about when they say this should be banned. Isn't the AR-15 an automatic rifle? No. The AR-15 is a civilian variant of the called LE6920/M4. But it's still a weapon of war, right? It's based off of the M4. You just said that. Well, so are zippers and M&Ms, but that doesn't make them evil. They were both military creations. To avoid spreading misinformation, I'll rephrase this part of the speech. The .223-556 round the AR-15 is chambered in is a fast, tiny round that was designed to lower the weight of a soldier's kit. Compared to weapons not up for ban, it's a baby pea shooter. But the AR-15 has a high-capacity magazine, of course, so that means it's much more suited for killing and mass shootings. Well, first of all, the misconceptions of the high-capacity magazine adds in lethality as mass shooting, but that's simply not true. High-capacity magazine is an advantage when someone else is shooting straight at you. But no one in the history, and I say this with great authority, no one has ever tried to stop a mass shooting on American soil. No one has ever tried to stop him while he's reloading. So magazine size is absolutely irrelevant. Secondly, the magazine is quite standard on the AR-15, which is 30 rounds of mag. This is nothing spectacular. Rifles of our modern day use 30 rounds. So if the AR-15 is your average rifle, then why is it used in so many mass shootings? The fact is it isn't. Primarily, weapons used for mass shootings have been handguns. In fact, astronomically so. People will find the hands on guns anyway. The fact is the AR-15 is just another face in a crowd. This is an AR-15. This is a Colt LE6920. If we banned the AR-15, this would be banned and this wouldn't. Can any of you see the difference? Because I sure can't. Those are different photos. The only difference between these two firearms is a roll stamp right here. It's a tiny indentation. They are the exact same thing. And this one would be banned and this one would not. But this is not an independent point. This is an AR-15. If this was banned, we would still have on the streets the Colt LE6920, the HK416, a G36, Scar L, IWI Tabor and slightly cropped the M14. All of these are the exact same one except for this, which is much older and no firearm gun control is worried about it. And this one is even more lethal than these because it was before the philosophy of war wounding. It would not be effective by any form of firearm ballot that's on the ballot right now. I mean, if you ban all guns or you ban no guns. So it's not the culprit, but why defend this rifle in particular? The fact of the matter is, this is America's #1 self-defense rifle. Millions of Americans would be disarmed should we ban this particular firearm. The AR-15's .556 round is underpowered against civilians as its high velocity and small bore diameter ice picks through undefended people. However, it's excellent in its armor and long-range engagements, making it an excellent military version to defend from tyranny via internal or external. And finally, the AR-15 is just another rifle on the platter. Banning it wastes taxpayers' dollars and does not achieve the safety that people think would come in banning it. The fact of the matter is the Constitution was designed so in the event, like Paul Revere, of tyranny coming in, we can rise up and hold the government accountable. We are accountable to the government, and the government is accountable to us. It's the way things work. This is the reason democracy works. The AR-15 is an excellent platform. So should one day we need to rise up against tyranny, we can say no, enough, and stand up against potential threat, be it internal or external. Or as it says, when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object, the device is designed to overthrow them under absolute despotism. It is their right, it is their duty, to tear down such government and install new guards for their future security. Or, as my friend Benjamin Franklin said, any society who would sacrifice a little liberty for a little security would deserve neither and lose both. Thank you.
Christmas decorations. They're putting up Christmas trees already. Okay, I mean, I already saw them putting that up, you know, earlier, but who cares? I mean, the concept they're putting all the decorations, it's just funny. I'm freaking out in a t-shirt. It's like 77 here. It's cooling off though. It's no longer 90. I didn't get to show you my speech in my humanities. It was boring. It was about bronze metallurgy. The teacher was like, let's not put the camera out there. She wanted distraction. But yeah, so I got to show you my AR-15 talk, which was interesting. So yeah, ace today, feel pretty good. But over the horizon come finals. Southern Florida sunset. Perfect way to end this day. Actually, this day went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Today went actually okay. I think it's actually going to work out. But finals are coming, and I do have to get those done somehow. I'm not exactly gifted when it comes to that. But yeah, we'll see. Wow, that looks awesome. Check that out. All in all, I was homeschooled my entire life. The last years of high school, I was self-schooled. And so I've never had finals. So finals is going to be a whole new thing for me when it comes to this. So sorry about the wind. Hopefully the little wind muff things on this help a little. But yeah, I say, but yeah, a lot. I guess it's not a bad thing. It's just funny. It's a quirk thing. It's always, but yeah. Yeah. All in all, I really do not know where I'm going to be months from now. I could be here, it could be not. I'm at the point where every day, again, I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up. But I guess, like I keep saying over and over, we can play it by ear. Don't run me over, please. Ow. Anyway, here we are. Things are about to change once again, one way or the other. My life would not be complete unless I was trying to play everything by ear and living it as I go, but today went incredible. I got all those speeches out of the way, the speech and the presentation. And at the presentation, the speech, I felt was actually better than what I've been doing before. Look, here I'm gonna get run over again. He's enjoying life. Wish me luck. I'm just a kid lost in southern Florida trying to find his way in the world. Hopefully one of these video logs I'll get my stuff in order, but for now I'm gonna head back. Probably, I don't really have homework. Catch a few Z's, maybe get some outline type stuff for like some weird stuff. It's beginning of the study stuff for finals, but other than that, it was a pretty good day. See you guys later, and catch you tomorrow or at least the next couple days. Bye.
Oh,